Well, our winter rains have made everything grow, and especially beautiful right now are the wildflowers. But have you also noticed all the wildflowers popping up right along our highways? Well, the flowers are not as random as you might think. CBS 8's Sean Stiles explains.
The heavy rains have brought tons of flowers across San Diego County, and along our freeways, you may have noticed the color too. Well, these flowers didn't get here by chance. In fact, it started decades ago.
Lady Bird Johnson had a program and pushed for a program that started in about 1985.
Lady Bird Johnson was the first lady to President Johnson from 1963 to 69. She was an early environmentalist that wanted to beautify the highways across the U.S.
A portion of any highway that had federal funds on it, a percentage of that was allocated for seeding.
Stephen Alvarez is a senior landscape architect with Caltrans.
What you see on the highways today may not necessarily be all wildflowers native. They're wildflowers, but maybe not necessarily from the area.
The idea in the day was wildflowers that were drought tolerant. Since 1995, Caltrans has continued with a focus on natives.
All our seeding is native seeding, and that, of course, includes a lot of, beautiful flowering natives. We have California poppies, goldfields, San Diego sunflowers, and many others that we use today.
Anytime there's soil disruption, seeds are spread.
Caltrans is taking up that effort, and it kind of evolved too in terms of the necessity to seed areas, because of erosion and of our construction activities.
Alvarez also points out there are plenty of non-natives along the highways. One that spreads easily is the wild chrysanthemum. He also points out that while native wildflowers are beautiful to look at while driving down the road, they're also working against erosion.
I get a satisfaction not only in terms of the beauty, but I also know that they're doing a functional purpose by, holding the earth together and making sure that we protect our waterways too.
The flowers along the freeways are meant for your enjoyment as you drive by, so don't pull over to take a look at them. Sean Stiles, CBS 8.
I didn't know that. That's fascinating. Thanks so much, Sean.